Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be starting off our meeting now. I hope we are all well, and I hope that our families are also well. I pray and hope that the business is going on well for you. As you're very well aware, we officially started off our second half of the year. July is the first month of the second half of the year, which would simply mean that now that we have started off the second half of the year, it automatically will mean that we are very soon going to be ending the year. And as we end the year, the question will be, have you achieved anything or you have not achieved anything? Have you been able to do any of the things that you talked about that you said you'd do when you were making New Year's resolutions? Each one of us, we promise ourselves quite a number of things. We talk about how we are going to do this, going to do that, how we are going to step up, how we are going to develop, how we are going to end the year with how much money that we plan to make. We really promise ourselves quite a lot of things. We talk about how we are going to grow personally. We talk about how we are going to improve our families. We really promise ourselves heaven and earth. But however, there are people who follow through consistently and then they are able to achieve something. And then there are people who actually forget what they even said they were going to do. There are people who by this time of the month, they can't even remember the kind of goals that they had set. They don't even remember the book where they wrote down their goals. They can't even remember where they are. Now, that is not a good spirit for success. Today, I want to speak about consistency. I want to speak about consistency because there is never any successful man or woman that made to the top yet lacked consistency. Never. If you are planning to be the first one, then I guess you will be the first person that we are going to see. You can set for us an example. But as far as I know, I have not seen any successful person in life who lacked consistency in everything that they do. So if you are going to become a successful person, it's quite important that every single detail that you do, everything that you do, every set of activities that you do, you follow through with consistency. When you set goals, when you set your targets, when you say you're going to do something, it's very important that you follow through consistently until you are able to achieve that you said you are going to do. If you are not going to be consistent in the things you say that you are going to do, but yet expect to win, then it's not going to happen. It's important Just look around, just look on the daily success habits, which is using the products. Some people only use the products once, and that is it. And because they have used only once, they expect when they ask, have you used the products? Are you using the products? Yes, I used the products. Yet they only used the products once. Now, the system does not work that way. The system doesn't work that way. If you want to build a team of people that are using the products, we cannot expect our people to use the products if us ourselves are not using the products. I do not know what magic is in this business. I don't know. But at least one thing that I know is that your team only does what you do. And it's quite inspiring. It's quite interesting that when you're using the products, you don't even need to announce it to the world that you're using the products. Your team will see and tell whether you're using the products or you're not using the products. And when they can see that, when they can smell it that you're not using the products, it's like you're actually preaching the wrong gospel. You're preaching lies. Because if your products were so good enough, then you would use them. So the fact that you're not using your own products, it simply means that your products are not good enough. It's just like some of us. Some of us, we sell G1 laundry. But I'm quite sure that if we visit some of your homes are full of Omo, your homes are full of these bar soaps, your home are full of so many things. Yet you're busy telling us that these products are good, these products are economical, we need to use them in our homes. But you're not using them, and you are encouraging other people to use them. I don't know whether actually, I don't know, but it almost looks like when you're telling us that we should use the products, yet you're not using them, it looks like as if God communicates to these people and tell them that your upline is lying to you. They are not using the products, so also don't use them. So you want to build a team that consistently uses the products. It starts with you, the distributor. You must start using the products consistently. Then you are going to have a team of distributors and a team of customers that is using the products consistently. That is how you are going to have a consistent business. Basic number 2 is recommending the products and recommending the opportunity, advertising and marketing and promoting the products. I see quite a number of distributors that are doing quite a lot of mistakes. Today they are so happy, today they are so excited, and they are inviting everybody. They're inviting 100 people. They are giving out the cards. They are posting these products on their statuses 1 week consistently. Then they go 3 weeks when they are mute and they are not posting anything on their status. If I checked all the people, all our distributors, if I checked on their statuses, you will find that some of them only posted about these products once in a whole entire week. And then when you ask them, why are you not growing? They say the business is hard, but they are even failing to just do the easiest things, which is posting these products on their statuses. They expect to sell, but they are not doing any work. They expect to make money, but they are not posting anything. Some of you, you are here on this call, and on your statuses, every day you post things on your statuses. And you're even posting things that don't make money on your statuses. You're posting things that don't add value to your business. You're posting things that don't add value to you. And then you start saying, this business is hard. This business is not growing. This business is not making me money. And then you start looking for other options. No, it is not the business. It is you who is the problem. It is you who is the problem. Because if you can't do the small and slighted things like posting on your statuses consistently, posting on all your different social media platforms consistently and every single day, how do you expect people to know about your products? How do you expect about people knowing about your business? How? How? You're not inviting people to come and have a look at your business. You're not sharing invitations. You're not teaching people about your products. You're not teaching people about your business. And then you're saying the business is hard. You need to be consistent with your excitement and enthusiasm about the business. I see people who come up 1 week, they promise us heaven and earth. They are excited, they are motivated. They come, they scare us. But then after 1 week, they do it consistently for 1 week. And then the other remaining weeks of the month, they are as cold as chicken that has been hit by rain. They don't even pay calls, but then they want to become successful. Let me tell you, at least I've been working for now about 16 and a half years. And for the last 16 and a half years I have come to learn very important lessons. You are not going to become successful overnight. There is not such kind of success that you become successful overnight. No, it's not there. To become successful, it needs time. You need to have patience. You need to have consistency. You need to have resilience. You need to work hard. You need to give it your best. You need to be excited about your dreams. Some of you will tell you about coming up with a dream chart. We write down all our goals and dreams. We come up with a dream chart. And then after 3 months, your dream chart even is lost. You don't even know where you put it. You forget about your dreams. No. You cannot become successful like that. You can't. I look at my dreams every single day because I want to remind myself about my dreams every single day. I want to motivate myself with my dreams every single day. Consistency in the things that we do. There is not any person that has ever succeeded that lacked consistency. Never. And you're not going to be the first one. When you say, I want to build a house out of this business, talk about it over and over and over and over again. 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, you're still speaking about your dream. You're still speaking about your dream because you're going to achieve it. You're still speaking about that dream car that you want to drive. You're still thinking, you're still talking about your dream schools for your children. Consistency. If you are going to be the kind of distributor who is excited today, excited about the goals, excited about your dreams, and then tomorrow you're completely demotivated. You're completely moving around like someone who has never had a dream before. Then you lack the qualities of being a successful person. We are here discussing about a system that can take us from poverty to riches. Some of you get excited one day, they get excited 2 days, they say, my goodness, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be successful, I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it. 1 week down the road, 2 weeks down the road, 1 month down the road, we don't even remember that this system exists. You are not going to be that kind of person and you expect to succeed. Never. Not at all. You have to be someone who is excited. You have to be someone who follows through. You have to be someone who does not give up on their dream. You have to be someone who follows through with their dream, even if it takes them 10 years to talk about the dream. They talk about it and work until they are able to achieve that dream. I say distributors, very many distributors who claim they want to succeed, but they do not attend our regular trainings. Today they attend, tomorrow they are nowhere to be seen. I can say, look at how many few distributors we have on this call. And this is a very important meeting, but they are nowhere to be seen. But they claim they want to be successful. You see, when you want to become successful and you don't want to attend meetings, you are like someone who claims that I want to become a director, I want to become a doctor, but I don't want to go to medical school. I want to become an engineer, but I don't want to attend classes. I want to become a banker, but I don't want to study. How do you expect to succeed without being trained? How? How? You want to sponsor and win the New Life Shake. You want to win the New Life Shake, but you don't want to sponsor. Tomorrow we have a meeting at Lakeview. Some of you are going to show up. Some of you are not going to show up. Some of you are going to show up, but with no guest. We are starting with a distributor meeting at exactly 11. I know there are some people who are going to come at midday. I know there are some people who are going to come at 2 p.m. But when you ask, how many of us want to become successful? Their hands will go up. Can you imagine? You want to succeed, but you don't want to work. You want to succeed, but you don't even want to put in any effort. You want to sponsor, but you're not inviting. You want to sell, but you're not talking to people. And then you pray to God. Please stop praying to God, because actually God is frustrated with you. Because even God himself, he says, when you work, I shall bless the works of your hands. So what do you want God to bless if you're not working? Please stop praying to God, because you're frustrating him. He's so stressed of you. Because he has told you that when you work, I shall bless the works of your hands. And then you're coming to him, praying to him, speaking in tongues, even fasting. What do you want him to bless? You think God is going to, you're going to sleep and God gets money and puts it under your pillow? No. In fact, when you wake up in the morning and you find money under the pillow, please burn it, because that money is not from God. Burn it. God does not work that way. God says, you sow a seed, and I shall help this seed to germinate. We need to work, and we need to be consistent. I personally, and the top leaders on this call, that is Joseph Mojisha and Dennis Tomushabe, I can guarantee you that these leaders, they have never missed any training. Why are they earning 6, 7, 8 million, 10 million shillings a month? Why are they making a lot of profits every single day? It is because for the last 15 years, all these leaders have been consistent in everything that they do. That is why they are where they are today. For the last 15 years, all us as your top leaders, we have been using the products consistently. We have been advertising the products consistently. We have been teaching about the products consistently. We have been talking to people ever since WhatsApp came into the picture. All us as your top leaders, we have been posting these products on our statuses every single day ever since we went on WhatsApp. We have never stopped. That is consistency. We have attended every meeting consistently. We don't miss. So you want to have the kind of success that we have. You want to double the kind of success that we have. You want to triple the kind of success that we have. Whatever you decide to do it consistently. You can't be excited today and be demotivated for the rest of the month. No, not at all. You can't miss attending training and then expect to make it. In fact, there are some distributors who, when they see a link posted on the group, again, today Justus is going to train. Yes, I am going to train consistently. Even tomorrow, I will train you. Even the other day, I will train you. And some of you even have the nerve of saying, but he's always training about the same things. Yes, I will train about the same things over and over again. Not until you start doing them and you become successful. Then I'll tell you about other things. The other time Collins was telling me, but you, man, you speak about becoming a director every Saturday. Yes, Collins. I told him, yes, I will. The reason as to why I speak about you becoming a director, the reason as to why I talk about the fundamental steps to success, the reason as to why I speak about becoming a director is because you have failed to be a director. So I need to speak to you and teach you how to become a director. Not until you become a director. That is when I am going to stop teaching you about becoming a director. Then I'll now teach you about becoming a SAFA director. Consistency. You cannot invite today and not invite tomorrow, and then you expect you're going to make it. No. We've been speaking to people about the business. It's now over 15 years. We are still talking to people about the business. Then now, when some of you, you're very lazy. Laziness. You can't be lazy and make money at the same time. Some of us are lazy. but yet we want to become successful. How? How? You don't talk to people. You don't attend meetings. And then when we tell you, today I've made a profit of 300,000, it's, oh my goodness, oh, just as I also want to become like you. I also want to make profits of 300,000 every month. Hey, it is possible. Do what I am doing with consistency. My excitement, my enthusiasm about the business. You will never find me when my moods about the business are not okay. I can be stressed with very many things, but my excitement about my goals, my excitement about my dreams, my excitement about building my business and becoming a president's team member, becoming a diamond director, it will never, the fire never burns down. I am always excited. I am always motivated about my future. And trust me, I am going to make it. I am not backing down. It's either I make it or I make it. The only option that I have, is to succeed. I don't have failure in my options. We introduced the poverty vanisher system, the PV system, poverty vanisher system, whereby you as a distributor, you work so hard, you speak to people to make sure that you sell a TNN every single day. We introduced that system. We said by you selling 1 tin of TNN every day, you will be making a profit of 50,000 every day. By the end of the month, you will have made profits. You will have made profits of 1,500,000. And then after that, go ahead and duplicate yourself. Look for 6 business builders. And the best time to look for 6 business builders, it is this month of July. Because when you get 6 business builders in this month of July, and they have all done 100 points, Neolife is going to give you 8 Neolife checks for free. The best month to do to sponsor 6 people so that you even win a suit from us. The best month is this month, because when you sponsor 6 people, you get 6 Neolife checks. That is money. And when you have 6 business builders, teach them how to make a profit of 50 million or 50,000 every day. Let me tell you, the best way to motivate a distributor is help them make money. When distributors are making money, then they are super motivated. They are excited about the business. They are excited about their future. When distributors are not making money, then they are demotivated. They are not excited. Then they are looking at actually, they will even leave the business. So that is why when we come up with these ideas, please embrace them. Embrace them. Why should you embrace them? Because they can change your life. Imagine you making 50,000 every day. Imagine having 6 business builders and all of them, they are making a profit of 50,000 every day. You have a team of excited distributors. When you have 6 business builders and each of them is making 50,000 profit every day, you become a director and your income is 4,059,000 averagely. on top of winning other incentives. When you go ahead and teach and duplicate yourself in these 6 business builders, you teach these 6 business builders also to get 6 business builders. You become a wealthy member and your income is 9 million shillings a month, and you qualify to travel to Egypt for vacation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do these things consistently. Let us speak to people about TNN every single day with consistency. Ask people, are you tired of being tired every single day? With consistency. Sell a TNN every day consistently. Teach your distributors how to sell a TNN every day with consistency. We spoke about invitation cards. Share these cards every single day. Share these cards. Are you looking for a way to increase your income? Ask people these questions every day. Ask them every day. Speak about, introduce yourself, introduce your healthcare products every day. Give out these business cards to people every single day. Can you imagine? With our business, we need consistency. There is no success without consistency. In this business, it's only those that are consistent in their daily activities. It is only those that are consistent in reminding themselves about their goals and dreams. It is only those that are consistent in attending the meetings and training every day that are actually going to make it. Some of you have even already forgotten about our trip to Egypt. The trip is there. We are going. We are going to visit Pharaoh. Look at this beautiful city, Banange. Look at how beautiful it looks like. And this time it is even going to be better. It is going to be the whole of Africa together with the whole of Europe. All of us together. My goodness. It's going to be fun. The whole of Africa, the whole of Europe is all going to be meeting in Egypt for a vacation. Wow. And you're going to miss. But if you embrace our system, you can be able to make it. Can you imagine? There is not any successful person that has ever become successful and is never consistent. I don't know whether you're going to be the first one, but it's not such a thing. You've got to be consistent in your daily activities. You've got to be consistent in using the products. You have to be consistent in advertising the products. You have to be consistent in teaching people about the products. You have to be consistent in attending meetings and learning about the business. You have to be consistent in your excitement about your goals and dreams. You have to be consistent in talking to people. You have to be consistent in using social media. That is how we become successful. That is how we make it to the top. Charlie Bolton is coming on the 26th and 27th. Charlie Bolton. He earns an average of 500 million shillings every month. He's going to spend with us a weekend. He's going to be teaching us how to make money. He's going to be teaching us how to build solid, consistent businesses. This weekend is in Tanzania, and I do believe that Tanzanian team led by Evelyn Mlema They are consistently participating in these meetings and they're enjoying and learning from these meetings. So in Uganda, it is 26th and 27th. Let's make sure that we show up. Let's make sure that we are there. Consistency is the message of today. Have a blessed evening. See you tomorrow for those in Imbarara at exactly 11 and invite massively.